Now this right here is the shit this is the stuff I'll be telling you guys about. That's why I'm not supposed to cuss no more on the internet. That's what Rumble's for. This is the stuff I'll be trying to tell you guys about right here. This is what happens sometimes when the internet sleuths mess with people. And, well, they're wrong sometimes. And, well, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I'm thejbgunner, this is Crime Time. Today, instead of talking about a crime, we get to talk about one of you crime fighters and what happens sometimes when y'all mess with the wrong people. Let's do it.
Bring it back.
Now, one of the most hilarious things that I've seen, well, first of all, is this damn sunburn. It's killing me, man. I've been in Florida all week. I've been enjoying myself. One of the most, yeah, I had Disney ears, the whole nine, right? Anyways, one of the most hilarious things that I've noticed, particularly in the true crime community, is that people really think that they are detectives. They really think they're going to solve the case. See, I'm just a commentator. A political commentator is my day job. This stuff right here, this is kind of just side stuff. I talk about crime. I talk about Tyrones. I talk about, you know what I'm saying, right? But some of you guys really think you're Inspector Gadget. Some of you have lost y'all's mind. And I've told you, one of these days, you're going to run up on the wrong person, make the wrong accusations, because let me tell you something about the crime world. Two things don't go together. The crime world and couch detectives. Doesn't really work, because once the couch detectives come face to face with the actual criminals, well, you find out things are way different. All I'm saying, the soccer mom doesn't train you for that type of activity. Being dead honest. Let's go ahead and get into this story. Before we do, though, I want to say first and foremost, thank you to everybody that supports this channel or any of my channels, regardless of the method you choose, whether it's Cash App, Patreon, Venmo, PayPal. Truth is, guys, I couldn't do this each and every day as often as I do without you, the Gun Squad. I appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate you bearing with me while I took some people on vacation, did my SeaWorld and my Disney World and all that good stuff. But I am back now. So if you too find my content valuable, feel free to hit the links down at the bottom. Join the Gun Squad, support the channels today. While you're down there, you can even find some other content, my political content. If you're not a snowflake, you can check it out. If you are, stay away. Gaming content, whatever, man, live streams, whatever it is, because you can find it all down there. But let's get into this. This warms my heart. Online vigilante, BooPac Shakur, right, who claimed to expose pedophiles, is shot dead after confronting two teens and accusing one of being a sexual predator. Now, let me make this clear, okay? I think pedophiles should be given the death penalty. I 1,000% feel that pedophiles should be given the death penalty. I feel rapists should be given the death penalty. Real rapists, not just dudes you regret having sex with because you were drunk, right? I am a big supporter of the death penalty. I think that if you have absolute fact that someone raped a child, raped a woman, raped a man, murdered someone, I believe those individuals should be put to death. I truly do. However, what I don't really like to see is some of you people that watch too much true crime TV, too much court TV, out here in the dirt, out here in the mud, out here in the streets, acting as if you are, out here as like you're a detective trying to stop John, what's his name, off Saul, the dude that plays, you know what I'm saying. I can't remember his name. I'm lost. But anyway, what I don't like to see is you people out there acting like somehow you're going to solve a crime, or somehow you're going to catch the killer, or somehow you're safe from interfering in messes with actual criminals. Damn, I can't think of his name. Jigsaw, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. To me, I think it's retarded. I think it's stupid. I think it's foolish. And I think you're playing yourself. That's the truth. Because let me tell you something. I promise to God, most of you people that's on here doing the YouTube thing, if you would never, ever, ever walk in certain hoods like a detective. I beg you, go walk down 5050 Loomis in Chicago, Illinois, and be like, yeah, I'm here to solve the case. Well, see how quick you last, motherfucker. We're long enough into the video, I can say motherfucker. See how long you last. Anyways, that brings me to this story. Robert Wayne Lee, also known as BooPac Shakur, a vigilante child predator catcher, was killed Friday night. Lee reportedly approached two teenagers and accused one of being a pedophile. One of the teens then shot him several times. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Lee's popular social media presence documented his mission to take down child predators in Pontiac, Michigan area. Now, let me say this real quick. You may look at him as a hero. No, he's no different than any other grifter. He's no different than any other person. And let me just not even say grifter, because he probably meant what he was trying to do. But the reality of this is he's no different than anybody else trying to entertain you and make money. Because if he really wanted the child molesters caught, he would send the evidence to the local police department and have the people incarcerated. But there's plenty of videos on his channel of him trying to get physical, and now it's cost him his life. If you really wasn't selfish when you were making these decisions, then you wouldn't be trying to make yourself a viral superstar with it. If you really cared about child molestation, then you would let the professionals handle these situations. And if you did, maybe your ass wouldn't be dead. A so-called vigilante pedophile catcher was fatally shot over the weekend in Michigan following a confrontation with a young man he had accused of being a sexual predator. BooPac Shakur, age 40. And I'm going to be honest. With the name BooPac, you may want to check his sexuality. I'm just being dead honest here. But let's go. Let's go ahead and get back to it. BooPac Shakur, whose legal name was Robert Wayne Lee, age 40, conducted extrajudicial investigations performed for his tens of thousands of social media followers. He posed online as a 15-year-old girl to lure alleged sexual predators into meetings and expose them to authorities. Let me ask you guys a quick question. Can you imagine one of you true crimers or one of these people right here? Can you imagine them trying to lure the cartel or the Crips and the Bloods or any regular gangbanger or drug dealer on the street? I'm going to try to lure them into selling me crack. And then I'm going to bust them right there on the spot. Can you imagine? Can you, seriously, I want you to think about this through and through. Think about your favorite true crime YouTubers. Can you imagine those individuals devising a plot and trying to lure a gangster, a drug dealer, into a meeting with them so they can, confront them about them selling crack or dope or hoes? Nah, they're not going to do it because they're cowards. People like this, they pick the weakest of the criminals, the chomos, the child molesters, and say it because they don't feel like it's going to be a physical threat to them. You don't see them luring Crips and Bloods and gangsters and drug dealers into the alley to meet them in a sting. You know why? Because they know they would get fucked up. That they will only do certain types of criminals that they think they can overpower or defeat. That's the truth. Because they're not cleaning up their own neighborhoods. He posed, as a 15-year-old girl to lure the sexual predators into meetings. He posted videos of his exploits. Now imagine him doing that to like a gangster, drug dealer, some of which appear to show him engaging in violent confrontations with some alleged predators. I'll show you more. Lee of Pontiac, Michigan, was killed Friday night around 10:30 p.m. at the Universal Coney Island restaurant after confronting two teenagers. The teenagers, 17 and 18, so understand this 40-year-old man is confronting children about potentially sleeping with children. Let that sink in for just a second. The teenagers were 17 and 18 years old. Lee, the guy that got shot, punched one of them. So this is some dude that thinks he's a superhero. So he just punched one of them and accused him of being a pedophile. So he committed the crime here. He's the criminal. I'm not surprised by after I look at him, but he's the criminal. The teen who was punched then reportedly pulled out a knife, and the other one, believed to be the 17-year-old, pulled out a gun and shot Lee several times. I say free the 17-year-old right now. A 40-year-old man began to assault these children. These children. And they shot him. To me, that's stand your ground defense if I've ever heard of it in my life. This man right here, these kids, in this particular case, to me, is innocent of his murder. He played the stupid games. He won the stupid prizes. And I think if someone comes to me and puts their hands on me, I should also be able to shoot them. Thank God I live in conservative stand your ground states where I can. But understand, the people that committed the crime in this story was him. He's the one that assaulted children. Let's go ahead and take a look at the story a little bit. Let's go ahead.
To pose as a teen girl online to catch predators was shot and killed last night in that same city. Police say Robert Lee was inside a restaurant when he accused another man of being a pedophile. Lee was shot multiple times and later died at the hospital. Our Jacqueline Francis has been following this story for us tonight. And Jacqueline, a vigil was held tonight.
Yeah, Robert Lee had a reputation for tracking down these alleged predators, and tonight friends and family gathered to remember him. Robert Lee was known for exposing those who troll teens online, using social media to pose as an underage girl luring in predators.
I caught 35. He'd be number 35 that I caught.
This is from an interview we did with Lee last year, after he outed a sheriff's deputy for allegedly trying to solicit sex from a minor. That deputy...
Now, I understand that what he's doing is great in terms of the net result of it, but he's not a fucking cop, man. Let this be a lesson to a lot of you people out there that think you're detectives. Go ahead and keep doing that with the wrong people. Go ahead and keep doing that with the wrong people, little people. You know what I mean? Like, just understand, some of y'all just need to mind your goddamn business. That's the truth.
Was fired as a result. He kept going from there until last night when a confrontation cost him his life. Police say he confronted two men inside a Coney Island.
Two kids, two teenagers.
Lee accused one of them of being
two teenagers. This 40-year-old man confronted two teenagers. Not men, teenagers. Makes sense.
Pedophile and punched him. In return, one of the men pulled out a knife, the other a gun, and shot Lee to death. At a vigil outside the restaurant, friends and family mourned his death.
We're going to honor his memory. We're here to show support and show that, you know, everything he did was not for nothing. We're here to show that he really made an impact on the community.
From the get, police have called Lee's work well-intentioned but dangerous.
We know he has good intentions from this, and we've actually suggested to this individual multiple times, this is really dangerous.
Right.
And here's some of the problems and pitfalls with doing this. And tragically, it played out that way.
Mm-hmm.
Two men were arrested today in connection to the killing. Police say the suspected shooter is 17 years old and the other man is 18. Reporting live tonight, Jacqueline.
That's a stand your ground case, man. You don't get to put your hands on people and not get fucked up. Let's just call it what it is, man. And that's where dude went wrong. And that's where a lot of you people go wrong. is you're not Superman. You're not Spider-Man. I understand that you in your head, like, you really think you're getting to the bottom of the case. But if you're not from that environment, and I don't mean the pedophile environment, that's weird, but the criminal environment, then you don't even understand. It reminds me of an idiot in like a Jason movie. They hear a noise and they're like, oh, what's that sound? I better go check it out. Then you get your head chopped off, bitch, by Michael Myers. Because your ass was super nosy. By golly, what was that? I better go investigate. You sound like a jackass. You sound like a dummy. And that's why you end up dead. That's why you end up dead. The social media crusader was taken to the hospital where he later died of his injuries. The teens fled, but were arrested by police on Saturday afternoon. Their names have not been released because they're kids. Though Lee's past crusades have led to the arrest and criminal charges being filed against several men, which is good, police maintain that on the whole, people like Lee should have leave the investigations to the professionals, of course. Vigilante predator catchers have sometimes caught those meaning to cause genuine harm to children. However, some have also been seriously injured, destroyed the lives of innocent people. Lee had, prior to his death, been urged to stop hunting pedophiles on the internet. Oakland County Police Sheriff Michael Bouchard told the Oakland Press earlier this year that Lee's videos had a concrete positive impact. They led to 4 arrests. Ooh, look at you, 4 arrests. The men apprehended due to Lee's handiwork, it said the names, okay, who was charged with accosting. So he did get some child molester, so he did good work, technically, for society. In January, Lee identified himself as a concerned citizen. He said he was doing police work without the badge. Well, there's a lot of kids out here and a lot of pedophiles. They could be people sitting next to you. I want to uncover as many as I can. And that, you know what, that's respectable. But you can do your investigation. But bro, you gotta leave that shit to the police. He said he was inspired to begin his vigilante mission after coming across videos by a group called Dads Against Predators, a group operating in the vein of Chris Hansen, who became famous for his Catch a Predator segments on Dateline. Of course, that's what they want. They want fame. One of Lee's successful targets wound up being an Oakland County sheriff's deputy who was working at the county jail. That's impressive. But even then, Bouchard warned against the practice because it could ruin a prosecution, of course, exactly, that was in development, and most importantly, it could be dangerous. Indeed, in January, Lee, just like all you people, you guys should tell me everything about Barry Koberger, blah, 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 blah. Right. Nobody has to tell you shit. Nobody has to tell you shit. Indeed, in January, Lee told the Oakland Press, there are people on my Instagram account who say they'll be following me home, that they know what I look like and where I live, and will kill me if I don't take the video down in 6 hours. It never happens, he says. Uh-oh. Following Lee's death, Bouchard maintained the vigilantes are on balance, not helpful to law enforcement, not authorities. Exactly. While we certainly understand his desire to hold child predators accountable, many times well-intentioned individuals who engage in this don't know the standard of evidence required for convictions and often underestimate the potential for violence confronting a suspected predator. Yeah. Rewind. Brian Koberger case. Most of these idiots out here watching don't know the standard for evidence. No, you don't say. You mean Nancy Grace didn't fill them in? No. Oh, okay. Let's continue. And they underestimate the potential for violence. I guess they don't understand they're chasing violent criminals. Oh well. Detectives are expected to turn the case over to prosecutors for charges against the teens on Monday. According to a GoFundMe page established for Robert's daughter, which I will not be sharing, he successfully exposed 132 predators. But that cop said 4. Robert dedicated his life to protecting the innocence of our children. I want you to think about that. That cop said only 4 were arrested out of 132. I want you to think of this as your favorite football team. What if your favorite football team was 4 and 128? 4 wins, 128 losses. You'd say, fuck this team. That's the truth. That's the truth. I don't know what more to tell you guys, other than if you guys want to keep your internet sleuthing, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Maybe it'll work out for you, or maybe it won't. Look, man, I think some people, this is why I say I'm a commentator, not an investigator. I ain't about to dig into motherfuckers' personal lives. It's none of my business. I ain't about to, I see people out here like, I want to read Brian Koberger's social media messages. Not me. Not me at all. Nosy bastards. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. I understand the whole investigation. It's the internet. Everybody thinks they're writing a term research paper and shit. Whatever, player. Whatever. You do understand criminals are on the internet too. Of course you do, because you're trying to expose them. This is what happened. Oh, Inspector Tyrone here. Out of there. Guys, I'm thejbgunner. This is Crime Time. Let me know what you think about this. I am going to do the story on the missing girl up in New York, but I felt like doing this one first. Play stupid. Be careful, man. If you guys are doing some sleuthing and some investigating, turn it into the police, man, if you think you found something. Because you never know who you're going to accuse. And you pull up on the wrong motherfucker honking your little horn. It may not end up well for you, right? If you like what I do here and you find my content valuable, feel free to hit the links down below. Show your boys some love. Join the gun squad today. Look at this shit, man. I'm so goddamn sunburnt. You see this neck, man? Fucked up. Fucked up. It's getting rough. Nose crunched up. Man, neck is peeling all over the fucking place. Love y'all, man. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.